guys, my name is Tess and welcome to my house. I am normally a blogger, but I'm dabbling a little bit in vlogging, so there's just a few things that works a little bit better in moving media than in stills, and I think beauty and skincare is one of those. So today I would like to talk about one of my massive favourites, and that is oils. And I've been using oils for ages, and I use it for basically like anything, you name it. Any hair, nails, body, face, removal of makeup, like literally anything. But I know that a lot of people really struggle on, you know, should you be using oils or not? You know, would your skin like oils? Should you go all natural, or should you go for the ones that kind of have an ingredients list that you might not completely understand? So I thought I'll go through like 8 of my favourite products, because I got literally 100. I ran around my house and just like collected them all and realised I have so many oils. But these are my favourites, and they're the ones I'm going to go through today. So I'm going to start with the most basic one, which is a cleansing oil. This is one of those kind of beauty cult products from DHC, a deep cleansing oil. And I don't actually use this on its own. I start off with using a cleanser, and then I use this after. And that is because oil loosens oil. So the oil that you produce on your skin, the oil that's in makeup, you know, that gets loosened up by other oil. And instead of then stripping the skin of all the oils, you add this oil to remove all of the rest of the dirt, and then you don't get left with that kind of dry, kind of scratchy little feeling that you can get on the skin otherwise. So if you actually cleanse, if you double cleanse, you use a regular cleanser and then an oil after, you kind of get left with really nice plump skin instead, which I think is amazing. So I don't just use oil for my face, I always use it for my body too. So this is a lovely one from Rituals. It smells amazing, and it's called Organic White Lotus and Yi Ren. Yi Ren? What a weird name. It's a calming body and massage oil, and I actually use it, you know, when you're still a little bit wet out of the shower, and I put that on then, and I just basically like drown my entire body in it. And not only does it keep my body really nice and moist for like ages, it also leaves that really nice little sheen. So, you know, if you're going out, or if you're going to be showing just a little bit of skin, you know, something on your shoulder, this is a really great tip, because it keeps you moisturized and it gives you like a little bit of a nice sheen. Another favorite of mine, this one. This is something I've been using for years. It's a Ren oil. It's the Rose Eau Toile Moisture Defense Oil. It smells like rose. Some people love it, some people hate it. I love it. This one I use at night, and I use this a little bit of like a face massage oil. So I tend to pump out a couple of pumps, and then I use it with this thing. And I know it looks like a sex toy, but it's not. It is a little massager that I bought from Body Shop, and maybe a couple of months ago, but it's an absolute great tool to have in your bathroom cabinet, because it has these little balls that kind of move, and what you do is you put the oil on and you actually massage it like into your face like this, and you can use it on your neck, because you should not forget your neck, because otherwise you end up with a really wrinkly neck and a really nice face, and that looks really strange. And then my camera ran out of battery. Typical, what a rookie mistake. I'll have to remember that one for next time. Charge the camera battery. So where were we? We were here. Yes, one last tip on this little fella is that it's really nice if you're feeling a bit warm, a bit puffy, maybe you've been out the night before, actually put it in the fridge and get these balls to be a little bit cold, and it's really nice to roll it on the skin. Or if you're just feeling like you would like to work the product into your skin even more, heat them up. Just put a little bit of hot water on them and they get nice and warm, and it will really work the product into your skin. So that's a little tip. Or you can get one of these. You don't have to get this specific one, but it's really nice to have one of those little massages for your face. It's like a mini facial at home, and it doesn't cost you barely anything. My next thing I want to talk about is actually these two. For you guys who, you know, are all into your natural skincare, these two products are great examples of what's available just in your pharmacy. So this is an argan oil. It's a bit like Moroccan oil and all of those, but it's just argan oil. And I got this in Boots, I think, and you can use this for like hair, face, body, nails, literally anything. Or kind of natural, a little bit, not as kind of, I don't find it as thick and kind of like as soothing as a lot of the other ones are, but you know, it's very natural and it's very good. So Definitely recommend that if you feel like you're a little bit nervous about what's actually in your products. This one is the jojoba oil. I'm not sure how you say that in English. I say jojoba. I know I've heard people say it in all kinds of weird ways, so yeah, feel free to correct me on how to actually say it. On this it says it's a universal product for the entire family. You can use it for face, baby and makeup removal. So bit of an all-rounder. I mean, quite good to have anyway, even if you're just not thinking about the natural aspect of it, but it sounds like a good little one to have at home. I've used it for a bit of everything, to be fair. Next thing I want to talk about is this one. You guys who have followed my blog knows that this is my hero product. I cannot live without this, literally. So as you can see, it's finishing, and I have like 3 others at home already because I cannot run out. It's an amazing serum. It has omega-3 and in it, and it's literally like regular serums are a bit runny. That's my Swedish coming through. And this one is just a little bit like softer, a little bit fatter, a little bit oilier. Fatter is the wrong word, but it's a bit more of a nourishing oil. It's so hard to kind of describe them because fats to me sounds like they should give you spots and stuff, and this doesn't really do that. It has fish oil, but it smells like apricot, so it's not like it smells fishy or anything. I use this under my regular skincare because it just gives that little bit of extra moisture that my skin that is about 30 plus needs. And yeah, it's such a hero product. If you haven't tried it, try it out. It's not super expensive compared to a lot of other serums. So even just if you get one of those little tester packs from Ren, they have the little kind of, when you get a few different products, make sure this one is in, the Vitamin Mineral Omega-3 Optimum Skin Oil, and see what you think, because to me this is like a lifesaver. I would like to talk about one last face product, and that is this pie oil. I actually found this, funnily enough, it's a UK product, but I actually found it in Paris. I was in a really cool shop called Oh My Creme, and it's like this massive beauty shop that has like every brand, and it's beautifully curated, and the owner was there, and I asked her straight away, I said, which one is your favourite product in your entire shop? And without like doubting for a second, she just walked up and said, this is the one. If I would buy one product from this shop, it would be this one. And it's the Pie Rosehip Bio-Regenerate Oil, and it looks like that. And I use this at night, and the reason for that, I'll show you guys now, is because, as you can see, it is quite colourful. So unless you want to look like you had a really bad spray tan, I would suggest you use it at night, because it does give that kind of little orange tint to your skin. I use it before this one, so I actually double oil at night, and I know that's probably a bit excessive to someone who doesn't love oils, but for my skin it's actually perfect, because whilst that one is quite nourishing, this one is really good if you have slightly sensitive skin. So the days when I've been shooting lots, they've been taking on enough makeup, my skin is feeling a bit raw, you know, this is what I would use. And also, like, if you know you're prone to maybe a bit of clogged pores, just a little bit of sensitivity, this is a really good product if you just want to start trying out oils. Because I think a lot of problems with oils is when they have those kind of like really strong scents, like the lemon scents, or you know, this tea tree oil and all of these things, like it almost becomes like natural perfume, and it can really irritate your skin. So the best oils to start off with, especially if you do have sensitive skin, is the ones that don't smell too much. I have one last oil I would like to talk about, and this is a little lip oil from Clarins. Because why shouldn't your lips be just as moisturized and nourished as the rest of your body and face? I actually use this one not just to kind of nourish my lips, but I tend to put it on top of lip sticks sometimes as well, because you know when you get that kind of dry feel on your lips from a lipstick, because some of them are a little bit drying. And also, if I ever want to take a bit of a matte lipstick and make it a little bit more glossier, just not much, but a little bit more glossier, I use this on top. So that's a great little tip if you are looking for something just to keep in your handbag, or yeah, something to moisture up your lips on top of lipstick with. This is a great little one. You guys on the blog has asked me a lot about this, so I thought I'll show it. It is the Isadora lipstick that I have been wearing a lot lately. So, I don't know, can you see it there? It's called Isadora Lip Desire. This is in the colour Dusty Rose, and it looks like this. I'm using it a little bit, so the tip was better, and I can see it's a little bit dirty too, but it's the one I'm wearing today, and as you can see, it just gives that kind of like a little bit of a rosy pink colour, a little bit matte. You can obviously put that on top if you want to. That's what I do. If I would just want a little bit more like moisture to it. But these are great. I have a whole bunch of them, and this one is by far my favourite at the moment. So a little tip, if you guys, it's a Swedish brand, Isadora. I'm pretty sure, yes it is. And if you have never heard of it before, you can buy it online. These are great. They have loads of different colours, and I might show you some more in the future. And last but not least, I'm actually going to give you one of my model tips, because I've been modelling since I was about 5, and I have now been full-time with MHA models in the UK for almost 12 years, which makes me feel really, really old. But yeah, so we have a few tips and tricks, and I thought it was about time that I do show them, but it's really hard to show them on the vlog. So vlogging is perfect. You know, when you have done your hair, you've done your makeup, you're feeling all ready to go out, and then you realise, crap, you know, I have something that goes on top. Like I have a top that is tight, or you know, I have to pull something over my head, a dress or something. So we have a tip, a little model trick for this, and all the stylists know it. And so when we change clothes on shoot, to make sure that we don't ruin all these nice clothes that most of the time the stylists have actually borrowed, we do this. All you need is a scarf. It's pretty easy. You take your scarf and you put it over your head like a ghost. And then what you do next is you take your piece of clothing, which in this case is an inside out turtleneck. There we go. Great. I'm doing a vlog looking like a blue ghost. There we go. And you just pull it over. Obviously try to not like kiss the inside of the scarf. And then you pull the scarf off. And I mean, you can do it better with the hair, but at least with my face, as you can see, nothing got smudged, and I have no makeup on my actual turtleneck, which is great, especially if you're wearing white things. So a little tip from me to you, and I am so thankful that you guys have watched my vlog today. I am really hoping I'll be able to do some more, and I would love to get some feedback. And don't forget to subscribe, because that's the best way of knowing whenever I post something new. I'm not really sure how often I'm going to post yet. I don't dare to commit. I would like it to be once a week, but it might be twice a month for now. We'll see. I'm going to decide when I finish this and I realise how much editing it has, if I can actually do it once a week. But don't forget to subscribe. You can find all the info about the products in the blog. There's a link right down there. And yeah, check in again. Bye!